Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I'm still working on this pattern for the penguin. So it has been, so I didn't get enough white on this one, so I'm going to have to redo because I like the more white on them. See the difference? I like the more white on there. They look better. So I'm gonna have to redo the pattern. Which do you like, the blue or the pink? So yeah, that's what I'm working on. But I'm gonna do a purple one this time to try to get the pattern right for me to make a video on how to make these. Yeah. So how is everybody today? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it's later today. It is later today because I am trying to get a regular time. And Saturday is going to be interesting because I'm going to be working a ball game Saturday. So that will be interesting. Interesting. Hello. Where is anybody from today? Is anybody going to talk to me? Talk to me. Hello. Welcome to the live chat. And yes, the roaring in the background is the furnace because it has turned off to be like super cold here. It has. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. I don't know how I can start with 8 stitches and end up with so many. I don't know how I can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that is... I have to count them again. Ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so that is right. So, hello, Tubefish. I actually have a link in the description of this video. It's Learn to Crochet in 30 Minutes. I have done a short step-by-step video, and it's very easy to learn to crochet. YouTube has wonderful tutorials. I do have my own set of, there's 3 Learn to Crochets, and they're in the videos. So yeah, give it a try. Hello, Ash. Oh no. Well, thank you, Tubefish. You're very welcome. I appreciate that. Ash, you're kind of got a funny face this morning. Hello, Ross. Oh, Carol. Remember, I won't remember your name, but yeah, I remember the Carol. How are you? How are you? Thank you for being here today. Thank you, thank you. I don't use I don't use stitch markers. Hello, Chosen, Brown Eyes. Hello. Yes, how are you? How are you? Are you staying warm? Are you staying warm? Yes. You changed your profile picture. Yeah, you did. You got one eye going up there really good. Mine are blue, can you tell? Oh, hello, Sharon. How are you today? I'm sorry, yeah, it's still hanging on a little bit, but it is getting better. Okay, now I really do not like using stitch markers. I really don't. But I'm going to do it for the sake of trying to make a pattern. I'm just upset and I've been crying since last night. I'm sorry I got the package today. Oh, I'm glad you loved it. What happened? Was everything okay with your appointments? Yeah, or the other day, Ash? I'm so sorry. I hate it that you're crying. Hello, Freddie. I hate it that you're crying, Ash. Yeah, I really hate it. Isaac, your brain is mush. Um, get off the video games. That's my best advice for that. Hello, scrolling. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up, everybody. Hello, be happy. Oh yeah, no, happy. This is coming back. The young people are swarming to this like it's all a new thing. And I love it. It is so cool to see all these young people learning to do this very old craft. I love it. I love it. I am good, but yes, yes, it is going away though. It is getting better. It is getting better. Yes, there are young people everywhere that are picking up this craft, and it's very, very nice to see. Now I don't do blankets and stuff normally. I have, the scrappy one that, that when I get a piece of something, I will add to. But mostly, I just do animals. My favorite resident was so mean to me. He was swearing and screaming in my face because I was the one who gave her the pills he was hiding. Oh no! And he shoved you out of the room. Oh my gosh! And you didn't do it. Oh, that is cool, scrolling. And you didn't do it. And your bosses are terrible. I tell you, they are terrible. My granny used to make up rag rugs. Yes! I would love to do that too. Wow. He'll figure it out. The truth always comes out. The truth will come out. But I'm so sorry that you are upset about it. Oh my gosh. You work your tail off for that place. Wow. I am so sorry. So sorry, Ash. Hey, you know what? I've got little crocheted poops. You want to give him one of those? Then I sent up the other girl to his call this morning, and she told him that I quit. But I didn't. I just didn't want to be near him. Well, you quit him for the day? You quit him for the day? Yeah. We have a rag rug that is 80 years old and still use it. Wow. Wow. Now, one of these days, I'm going to start doing um, a punch embroidery rug. But I've got to build a frame for it. So I've got to build a frame and a stand so that I can get my hands under it and everything, because now I have a big frame that I built to do it with a rug tufting machine, but that takes so much yarn. I do not want to waste all that yarn. So I'm gonna try to do like a doorway rug, and hopefully that will turn out good. But 80 years old and it's still good. Wow. Hello, Charlotte. I am doing better. How are you? How are you? Hello, Yarnworks. I see it in there, Lydia. Yes, I knew you. Your name was in there. He asked her where I was, and she said he was upset I hadn't come back, but he literally told me to stay out. What was I supposed to do? So, but the sparkle kitties. Oh, oh. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it, Ash. I would say I wasn't coming back till I was getting an apology because he knew better. He knew better. Don't treat people that way. And I think I'd probably confront my boss too about being a liar. Yeah, I kind of had an eye opener yesterday when I was cleaning an office. Found a book that I thought was pretty bad to be in the office. But, I don't think there's anything I can do about it except pray. So that's what I will do. Because, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I'm doing okay. I've been up since 3:30 thinking. I bet, Charlotte. Yeah, I slept in a little bit. It did help having not to rush around this morning. So yeah, that helped. That helped. Scrolling, are you working on a penguin? Yes, I finished the blue penguin and the pink penguin, and I'm trying to write this pattern for it so I can make a tutorial on the penguin. But this one has got a lot of white. This one has not so much. Which do you like better? Because yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I know, Ash. I know. And I know it cost more than the sloth to ship it to her. It was, it was ridiculous how much it was thinking, how much it was. Hello, Prince. I am good. He called me. Yeah, that's hurt. That is extremely hurtful. Like you didn't do that. You like the pink one best. Pink was so right, yeah. So they're both of them cute. And they're really, I mean, if you look at them, they're really not. They're really like really close to the same size. The pudginess is because there's so much white in this one. So, and then I didn't put the arms quite as far back. So I don't know. I don't know. And also, I had to use smaller eyes on the pink one because I didn't have the bigger eyes, but the bigger eyes did come in today. Here's the big eyes. I remember the name Big, but I don't remember how I said your name. Oh, they do, Ash. Mary, you're making granny squares. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Uh, One of my dog thinks a black penguin is a baby or something. Oh, oh, that's so funny. That's so funny that your dogs love that. Yes, Lydia, it took me a little while to learn to use the thick yarn because it did hurt my hands, but once I got used to it, that's what I prefer now. Hello? I don't know how to say your name. Huh? Hello? Huh? Tigzad? I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Hello, Big N. Hello. Oh, Biggie? Okay, Biggie works for me. Biggie works for me. Because that makes it easy for me. Uh, Charlie said she would be joining today. She's been on tour with the guys. I have not seen Nisha yesterday or today. So, oh, a Hamadiste. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, the Hamadiste was much easier for me, I have to say. Hello, Master. Oh, Ash, go check out my whatnot for my Halloween stuff I put on there. No, you don't have to buy it, but I did put it on there, and I think the pictures look better than the earlier pictures. Oh, you did? What did you think of it? Because I think it looks better than the earlier pictures with no background. I just so I just put them there with my sunflower table. It's a like a table display. Let use it for yarn. Yes. Yes, that's what I used to use a lot of that. Yeah, well, yeah, you can change it in your settings. Oh, well, thank you, Ash. Oh, you didn't change it? Okay. Okay. Yes, the Hamadiste was much easier. It was much easier. And I loved the name the Hamadiste because I have a friend that's her name. And I think that is so cool. And that's so good. Okay, okay. Yes. Yeah, I just yes, that was cool. I will definitely Oh, that you, Ash, you are alone supporting my store. I think you've bought everything except three things. So, but I do appreciate it very much. Hello, Prince. I am doing great. How are you doing? Yes, YouTube is playing games with people's channels. Well, I know they keep taking people off of mine. Biggie, today's birthday tomorrow. Oh, she won't be a puppy no more. No puppy no more. Oh no, oh no. I missed something. I missed something. So, yeah, Scott wants to help me put this stuff on here. But it's kind of a big deal to put it on there because, got to take the picture and then just, you got to weigh it all and figure out a box to put it in and get a weight on it and everything. It's just kind of takes a lot. It kind of takes a lot. Hello, Crochet all day. Her name is Rosie. Oh, what a cool name. What a cool name. It is a cool name. So, yeah, so now I'm doing this lavender. Um, Now the pink is a sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in there or not, but I'm doing a purple sparkle. Oh, good, Prince. Okay, someone told me that YouTube was glitching. was on live and their jewels got stolen. Oh, really? Well, that is very interesting, Ash. Yes, Amethyst, I love it. I love it. Great job. Well, thank you, Biggie. Yeah, that is. Oh my gosh, I believe it though. I managed to use the faux fur, and how did that? How did it turn out? Crochet all day. In the description to my videos, my email address is on there. I'd love to see a picture of what you did. Lydia, I'm working on a penguin. I'm trying to write a pattern for the penguin just enough so that I can get it on a tutorial so that I can teach other people how to make it. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Oh, that is so nice. You're welcome, Hamadist. That is so nice. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, thank you. So the jewels the YouTuber was getting was glitching. And so the jewels they thought they were getting somehow went to a troll. Yeah, somebody's figured out a way to steal. You know, those people, I don't understand why. I don't understand that. They spend more time trying to figure out how to steal something. That is pathetic. That is really pathetic. Because the jewels, it's it's 2 for 1. So like on the rubies and stuff, if you have to get 2 to get 1. So and the 1 is a penny. Literally a penny. So yeah, it's literally a penny. And already YouTube takes half of those. You know, unbelievable, unbelievable that it is that important to take somebody's pennies. They will get caught. It will not. God knows. They aren't hiding nothing from God. He knows. Okay, so here we are. And this is where I always get messed up, and I think this part of it I got worked out on the last one to go ahead and make this row. Uh-oh. To the YouTuber. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same thing as people owning a store and all the money that they have sunk into the store to have merchandise and somebody coming in and stealing it. That's not, theft isn't, that's bad. Chick-fil-A, yay. Big Chick-fil-A is really good. Don't understand why people steal either. They will have their judgment day, yes. Hello, Diggin. Hello, Shiver Foxy. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Skies. Lizzie, hello. And you have to go already? Well, I'm glad you popped in. Bye-bye. Hello, John. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're staying. All right. Yay. Crochet all day. My favorite amigurumis are right back here. No, no, I'm not gonna do that because that's disgusting. Yeah, it's just disgusting. And I'm sorry that the other people in my chat have to read that because that's disgusting. So how are you, Shiver Foxy? Yeah, it's disgusting. and like very uncreative. You have to sell. Oh, you're celebrating Halloween already. We got a note from the school. They're going to have a little parade at Levi's school. He came in. Oh, you guys, it's so incredible. We have noticed how much more uh, Levi is looking at you, how long he is. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. I am good, Shiver Foxy. Well, thank you, Ash. Thank you. I'd be telling my little sister that she's better than that. You're going to be a gold fairy for Halloween? Oh, that's cool, Biggie. I'm glad he has. He is. He has had so much progress. The other day, and he was waving on here, and I talked to the teacher at school, and she uses a YouTube video on in her classroom. And Levi came home from school and found that on his tablet, and that's what he was using. And then he was sitting there singing those songs. And so he is carrying this stuff he learns home and scooping things up. He was scooping things up in the bathtub, scooping water that they were learning in school. So he has actually been learning a lot. It means he is picking up on social cues really. Yes, eye contact is that was just amazing because he would just kind of glance at you on the way, on the way by, he'd glance at you. And today he sat here when he came in off the bus and he was looking at me trying to figure out how to make my neck go like this. But he sat there and looked at me the whole time. Okay, I missed quite a few. Uh, uh, yes, yes. Donna. Great, Donna. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Biggie. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I do try. I fail sometimes, but I do try. I do try. Okay, so I now have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I have 2 rows. Okay. Whoops. Uh, all right. Happy birthday to your mother, Shiver Foxy. I have never had the Feels Like Bliss yarn. I don't know where you get that. I bet you do. I would be, but you can go in and change it again. So yeah, because that's she's better than that. She's better than that. Well, Ash, you are not stupid. You are um that hurts. You don't have to accept it, but it hurts. I feel for you. I would go in there and chew him out. Don't you step on my Ash. I would do that for you. Oh, I think you're doing a great job, Grandma, and you're also from what I see. Well, thank you, Charlotte. those nice words are so few and far between. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My grandpa's birthday is today, so grandpa's turning 72. Oh, well, happy birthday to your grandpa. Awesome. The new girl, the nasty new girl, or the fun one, Ash? I hope it was the nasty new girl. That's right, Shiver Foxy. It's okay. And you know what? God collects those tears. Hello, Danielle. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, pray him out of there. Pray him out of there. Now, I'd be kind of worried about praying people out of as far as a resident, Ash, because of the way they might leave, or probably leave. But a coworker, yes. What's going on, Shiver Foxy? I hope it's something good news. I hope it is good news. Now here's where I got things start getting a little bit hairy. I like the bigger, pudgy looking penguin. Oh, you're welcome, Ash. You do. You are all for them residents. And then when they treat you like that, but yes, it hurts because you give them everything. Oh goodness, that just something came to me. That's what Jesus did for us, gave us absolutely everything. And then we treat him poorly. And we kick him out of our schools, and we kick him out of our government, and we kick him out of our room, and oh, oh, that needs repentance, Lord. Wow. Wow. People do that to Jesus all the time. Lord Jesus, I am sorry if I'm doing that. And I repent of that this very minute and ask your forgiveness in Jesus' name. So, yeah, so I can imagine, well, I can't because his was so much more than what has happened to me, but wow. And then he said, still forgive them. Oh, Danielle, you're a horse lover. No, I didn't remember that you were a horse lover. If you change your name, then I won't remember. Oh, no, but welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, just sit there and ask for it, Ash, and he will. He will. Just ask him. There's been many times that I just lay in my bed and say, Lord, I just want to be in your presence. Can I just lay here and be quiet and be in your presence? And yeah, and then it isn't no time before I am just sound asleep. Because it's just like you've just crawled into his presence and you feel comforted and you feel warm and loved, and next thing I know, it's morning. Oh, Danielle, oh, this is your mom's account. Okay. Well, that makes sense why you don't have the same name, doesn't it? Oh, hello, Faith. I really hate to open this window, but here I am choking again. Everybody wants to hug Ash. Okay, everybody, hug Ash. We love her. Yeah, if it's your mom's account, I probably wouldn't do that. They're from a Bible class at school. Yay, Biggie! Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to open the window, and it's so cold out there, I don't want to open the window. Making it real with removable Ariel. Wow, Faith, that's really good. Hello, Squiddo. How are you? You fainted today. Oh my goodness. Not me actually hugging my phone, yes, but this is all for Ash. It is a big hug. I gotta open the window. Oh, and it is cold out there. Oh my goodness, it is cold out there. Oh, but I need the air. Yes, group hugs, Ash. Group hugs. Anytime I am in pain, I sit there and think about what Jesus went through and how much pain he went through. And he was still thinking about me on that cross, thinking about all of us. Absolutely, he was. That's what held him there. Thinking about us is what held him to the cross until it was finished. Yes, Lone Squiddo, I do. I crochet. A teacher call you? Oh. There you go. There you go. Riley. I love crocheting a lot. I'm currently crocheting a book bag. Very nice. Very nice. I do have a lot of yarn. But you know what? I'm using it up as we speak. As we speak. The favorite pieces are right back there. My favorite pieces. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? If not, just read it and remain silent. Well, yes, I do believe. Yes, I do believe. A Pudgy teddy bear. Ash, it's the love people feel from you that make them want to squeeze you, just hang on to you. I noticed that Levi does that too. When you hug him and kiss him and stuff, he grabs a hold of my head right here and then just squeezes. That's his hugs, and it's so, so very sweet. Awesome. I am working on a penguin. I'm trying to make a pattern so that I can do a tutorial and put it on YouTube for you guys. You're getting a bunny. Oh. Hello, Thomas. Yeah, Danielle, I'm working on a penguin. Hello, Rebecca. We are doing well. Hello, Prana. How are you? Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Prana. Thank you, Danielle. Something happened to me. Oh no, Crochet, what happened? Just got a huge hug from a resident who just lost her husband. And I'm so tall and she's so tiny, and she hugged me and said, thank you for the hug I needed, that I feel so lonely. Oh, wow. See, you both needed that hug, Ash. You both needed that. Sometimes you just hang on and cry. You're naming her Hazel. What a great name. I love it. I love it. I love it. I used to have an Aunt Hazel. A turkey soon for your grandmother. Good pick. That was at 6 this morning. Oh, wow. You needed it. You needed that. And she sure did too. You want a possum. Okay. They are adorable. They are adorable. Thank you. 2 baby ones. My dad got rid of all of his bunnies. Shiver Foxy's after hug. I'm a boy and I crochet, but people say that crochet are for just girls when I get bullied for it, and it's making me sad. Have you got any advice? Yeah, get some thick skin, Thomas. If you like to crochet, you crochet, and doesn't matter what they think. Get out of here. You can crochet if you want to. Someone bought a bunch of my projects and sold it for 10 times cheaper? Well, if they sold it for 10 times cheaper, and let me tell you something about that, Crochet All Day. If someone buys your stuff and sells it, make sure you get out of it what you want out of it. Because as long as you get what you want out of what you make, then you're okay. What they do with it after they buy it is their business. When you sell something, you can't hang on to it. So if I'm selling you something, I can't say this has to sit on your counter for 10 days and then you have to move it to your bed for 10 days. I sell it to you, it's yours to do what you want. If you want to throw it down for your pet to play with, if you want to give it to your neighbor, if you want to throw it in the trash can. After I have paid for it, it is mine to do with what I want. So, don't be upset that somebody stole your stuff, and especially if they sold it for 10 times cheaper than they lost money. I'm assuming you mean they sold it for 10 times more, and if that is the case, you need to raise your price. She is 83 years old, and her husband and her were together for 51 years. She was the one in the nursing home. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so sad. Oh, I have no idea, Thomas. Have no idea. Then I always tell them this was made by this person, and she put all her love in. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet, Ash. I do. When people make stuff, they put a lot of love into these things. You know, and if you wonder how many times I rip stuff out, yes, we do put a lot of love into these things. Hello, Pickle. Hello, Pickle. I'm so, um, I'm just so thankful for all of you. But yeah, don't get upset about what somebody does. But if they're selling it for more than you, then you raise your price. I was determined to get a hug by Ash, and you did, and you did. I always so warm and snuggly because they're full of love. Right, right, Ash. That's, I love it too when I'm sitting at a market and people come by and they're so excited to see what I've made, and they get so excited about it, and then they just squeeze it, and I get kind of upset when they come with popcorn on their fingers and stuff. But it makes me feel good that they love my stuff because I love my stuff too. I don't make stuff I don't like, you know. I did show you the no-nos, right? I made the no-nos. I made the no-nos. I did it. I did it. Make a pumpkin pattern. Danielle, I am so far behind on my patterns. And this is like what, my 4th day of trying to get a pattern for the penguin. And I'm trying to write it down. And here's what it looks like. Here's what my pattern looks like. Can anybody read that? Here's the first one. So yeah, I have to write it. I'm trying to write it. I'm trying to write it. It's a little black and gray penguin. They are so cute. Hello, Alicia. Do I like fruit punch? Actually, I do, especially if you pour 7-Up in it. I do. Hello, Aussie. Okay, so now, so we're going to crochet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to crochet 5, row 7, crochet 5. And change colors on stitch 6. Okay, so here we are. I had some white. And this white is so thick, I don't like it, so I'm going to use it. Oh, well, I have that problem too, Danielle. This crocheter's block. I do. A little self-conscious on this was, but I've been. I went to school and told the teachers. Well, crochet all day if you cannot get help. Now I'm curious about what kind of abuse, because if abuse is making you do your chores, that's not abuse. there are things that kids think are abuse and are not. And I saw a video on here the other day that was, I think it was AI, but about this little 7-year-old girl that had called the cops about child abuse, and she had had breakfast and lunch at school, but she hadn't had any supper, and her mom said all these kinds of things, and it was so quickly, and that the Child Protective Services had been there twice already. And I sit here and I watched this, and then I read the comments about, oh, that poor child, and she was smarter than the parents already, and she was, of course, the police officers took her out of her home. And all I could think of was, that's a little manipulating little child, because the first 2 times she called him, she didn't get the results. So she turns up the story. Parent didn't get to say a word, and they took off with her. So that's a manipulating little child. And, that isn't, oh, poor thing. That is a child that is learning to get what she wants out of the system and manipulating the emotions of others to get what she wants. And I'm like, and here I see all these people. And I tell you this, the reason I know this, that this is how this works, is because I was a foster parent for a long time. And I saw what happened. And all they're doing is manipulating their parents to get what they want. Now, I'm not saying that's what's happening to you, Crochet All Day. But I'm just saying that's what I saw in this video. And I knew when I saw it that it was the child manipulating. It was not actual abuse. Oh, Biggie, I try to go live every day. I'm trying it at 11 because I seem to have a struggle getting up and getting rolling. And then I need to go back and take a nap. And yeah. So I'm trying it at 11, so I try to go every day. I've got a 4-month-old baby cousin and a 2-month-old brother. So I crochet some stuff. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, that is sexual abuse. Now that is abuse, and that you need to get help with. That is abuse. Absolutely get help with that. You sold yourself on eBay. Well, you probably end up going to jail for that. Yeah, CPS is not. There's a big scandal. Yeah, they steal children all the time, and they go into trafficking, and it is bad, and make good parents look bad. Yes, they do. Hello, Amber. Pink. Yes, now that is abuse. The sexual abuse for sure. Well, there could be animal abuse. Your homework ate your dog. Well, that is another story altogether. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll change 10 with white. Change colors on 11. Okay. I hope they are, because I want them to be comfortable and safe for everybody, but I want truth and truth and trustworthiness is a big deal to me. And I know there's been people get on here and not, and not be that. But, and they get on here and start be to be mean and realize that we're not mean and that they're still welcome to be here, even though, you know, thank you, Shiver Foxy. No, he doesn't like it when we lie, cheat, steal, or or actually even speak mean things. Because the Bible says, I set before you um, life and death, blessing and cursing, you choose. Well, it depends on what that reason is for, Danielle. Because what may be no reason to you may be a reason for somebody else. So since I'm not in the situation, I am not in a position to make a judgment on that. But, walking up to somebody that you just met and screaming at them and slapping them, obviously that is wrong. And that is what a real no reason is for. Although, I guess you can't really even say that because you don't know if, they did something and, but for an honest to goodness no reason, obviously that is like assault and battery. But rarely does that happen for no reason. Your carrot ate your bunny. What do you do? Well, I'm sorry, you have no bunny no more. My cankles are cankling. Yeah. Biggie, I do plan to go live tomorrow. I try to go live every day. There are some days that I don't make it. But I do try. Diggin, what did you do? I don't know what you did. Oh, well, your carrot ate your bunny, so now you have no bunny. I don't know what to tell you. Saints are in question and getting slapped abuse. Well, how did you answer the question? If you screamed at snotty back, I wouldn't call that abuse. I'd call that learning respect. So there's just you've got to see both sides of the story because there's two sides to every story. I don't want to speak ill because I don't know the situation. So, but I have seen a lot of people that say they just hit me for no reason. No, that wasn't for no reason, and it was well deserved because of what you just did. So that is to me justice. So I don't want to say because I don't know. So the only thing you can do is make your situation known to somebody, and somebody else will come in and decide what is what. That's what it is. But be very careful because what you think may be abuse, and let me tell you this, if it is sexual of any kind, it is abuse. Where they send you may be far worse than where you're at. So, my book, 8-Year Teacher. Well, we're kind of getting into some interesting things. Your lives are just very comforting. It helps me calm down and brings me to my safe place and mindset. By the way, you saved my life. That's to my rough part. Well, you're so welcome, Shiver Foxy. We love you. Oh, that sounds so... My son just made some toast a while ago. It smelled so good. I got to go, so you go live tomorrow. Yes, we will be trying, if there's a problem that I can't, I will post on here. Is yelling a type of abuse? It can be. It can be, Fairy. It can be. Doesn't mean it is every time, but it can be. There was so many hours all week. My legs are like jelly. Yes, a flat surface. I'm sure, Ash, and then all of the emotional stuff that you've been going through. I hope you get to rest. Whoops. Oh, thank you, Shiver Foxy. Macarelli, steamed broccoli. I love steamed broccoli. Then pray for me there. A warning for wind. Where are you at, Danielle? Where are you at? Don't give me your city, just give me your country. Yeah, just say your country. Don't give me your address. Steamed broccoli is good. I love steamed broccoli. Gosh. And Nisha is missing it. And you know what? I wonder what's going on with her. Because she like waits for all of this. And I haven't seen her for 2 days. So I'm hoping she hasn't taken a turn for the worse. I really hope she hasn't. I think it's just wind or rain. Ireland, okay. Yeah, Ash, it makes me worried too. It makes me worried too. Ireland, okay. Well, we will pray that the Lord protect his children in Ireland. Yes, we will pray that from all the storms, that he will protect his children. Yes. Okay. So there is the bottom of the purple penguin. Yay. Yeah, and I'll have to go through my email because I don't know if she has ever sent me anything or not. And I'll have to email her. Yes. She had, yeah. Well, she was going to email you, Ash, the other day when you were not there. So, yes, we're worried about her. Yes, we have been, Danielle. We have for Jamaica, yes. The hurricane hit land, I heard, yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have niches or not. Hello, Shadow Sparkles. Hello, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, people don't send me a lot of stuff, so I don't have a lot of people's emails to check up on them. So, yeah, that makes it difficult. But yes, with Nisha um, and her health thing, her health issue, it makes me nervous when she is not online. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, okay, you all, I have a market coming up. I have approximately I think that's the one I needed to. I better count. Yes, I have a market coming up in just like a couple of weeks. Isn't that funny? I have done that before. The color I want to pick is apparently the color I pulled out of my dresser drawer this morning as well. And this is not the first time I have done that. A purple day, right. Right. Shiver Foxy, usually about an hour, but I've been on an hour today and I'm still doing okay because Levi is already off the bus and my son is home today. So he's taking care of the little fella. So making the back piece of the green carding, I think I was making it, I don't know, 6 hours ago. Did you get it finished, Shadow? You do so well on your wearables. That is just so good. Yeah, I could not believe how beautiful that cardigan was that you sent me a picture of. That is so sweet. You did so good. So good. Did your teacher ever figure out that you actually did crochet that and that you could crochet it even though you were a youngster? And ideas for a blue, green, and white yarn that's all together. So like a variegated. Do you have another color that matches it? If you have another color that matches it, it can make an animal. But if it's just by itself, you could still make an animal. You could make a little blanket or a scarf, or there's all kinds of things. No, oh, it's not finished yet? You're welcome, you're welcome. She did, and I finished up one baby shoe, but it was too small. I see. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad because there's, I was young. I was like 9 when I first started to crochet. And I have a friend she was 7 when she started. So, you know, it is all dependent on the individual. And it does not matter if you're male or female. I have seen lots of males crochet, and I would much rather them crochet than do, play video games. Yeah, she did. I'm so glad. Have any baby yarn and want to make a blanket for a baby? You don't have to have baby yarn to make a blanket for a baby, Danielle. Whatever color you like, or whatever color you have, you can make it for a baby. And then when you go to wash it, use lots of fabric softener, make it real soft. It don't have to be baby yarn. But I'll tell you, and it's a little different for me, Danielle. I realize that I have a lot of young people on here. But if I'm going to go start a project, I'm going to go buy everything I'm going to need for that big project right at that time because of the dye lot changes that you can't fix later. So to buy everything that I need right there at that time. Yeah. Been crocheting for, I think I learned to crochet like 1 or 2 years ago. I think that's awesome, Shadow. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. When I was young, of course we did not have internet. The internet was not even heard of then. Oh, that's awesome, Danielle. Of course, free yarn. Who can bat an eyelash at Pink Penguin? Grace, I made the pink one. I'm working on a purple one now. Look at that. They look like Easter penguins. And they may end up being that. I forgot where I was going with that. Ash may have nodded off because she found a flat place to sit. When she finds a flat place to sit, she might just wear out because she is on the go all the time. All the time. That lady is a whirlwind of energy. She'll pop back on if she's and then she'll say what happened if she gets up here while it's on live. Don't knock it. She probably needed a nap, guys. I just got reconnected. What's the best idea, Danielle? I love best ideas. I love ideas. I may have to go making a dragon because I don't have any more dragons. I think I might have one. There'll be another crochet market, Karen. Well, I'm working on it. Earmuffs for penguins. Oh! That would be so cute. That really would be cute. we did not get to the crochet market, Karen, but yeah, we had some things happen at the last market that we could have made one for, but the funny thing about it is we sat there laughing about it instead of thinking about making a video. There's like infinite water coming out of your eye. Oh my. Right, Scrolling, the bus has already been here, so that's why I wanted to change the time, is because I was trying to get up on here, or after getting home late because I work late nights, and then trying to get a little bit of sleep, get up, get online, and then get off here fast enough to go meet the bus, and then get lunch and everything ready, and it was just too much. So that's why I have changed it. And my son is here today. So now I get time to love on my grandson when he comes home, because that's a big deal to me. And then I can go live, and then I'm not like in a rush to get offline. I can't find your email anywhere. Where did you say it was? Crochet all day. In the description of the channel. My name is Project Junkie. It's my name on YouTube is Project_Junkie. The email is projectjunkie2026 with no underscore at gmail.com. That is my email for here. But it's in the description of my videos. And it's just straight projectjunkie2026, like the year, at gmail.com. That's what it is. That's what it is. Probably because I'm still sick. Oh, Shadow. Ash needs a break to go get a massage, maybe get her nails done. Yes! Wouldn't that be great? I haven't been able to get my nails done for a while. My PE, and I can't run laps today. But I'm so angry now because he made us play football. And you love football. Well, Shadow, that's rough. It is almost 2026. And actually, when I went to set up that email, I meant to put 2025. But I hit the 6 and hit enter before, so. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I am working Saturday. And I'm working a football game Saturday. So, yeah. Now, when I work the football game, I work the VIP room and stuff like that. Yeah, I work the VIP room. I work, yeah. Yes, time does fly. Because, yeah, I've already been on more than an hour. But it helps because now I don't feel rushed. And I don't feel like I have to hurry. Well, that's good, Shadow. That's good. That's good. You don't want to hurt your friends. I keep thinking about when I was making that video with the spider on the Karens. And when I smacked that into her chest, she's like, oh, it was so funny. But it was much more than I had intended to do. Oh, all right, Danielle. Much more than I had intended to do. I did not intend to, hurt her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I tell you, the biggest thing about the penguins is changing the colors. I don't like to change the colors this much. But it's just so stinking cute that I do it. But I'm too lazy to make it. Well, I don't know. I don't really like dragons. but they are popular in my booth. So, and I've got the strawberry triceratops, and they were popular in my booth, and I sold out of those and forgot about them. And then I have made a few, I've made a few no-nos, and that I don't really like to do, but I have made a few. Um, yeah, I have done that. I think Ash probably closed her eyes, and she's going to message pretty soon and say, "Oh my gosh, I fell asleep." And I'll laugh because, she is so on the go. What about a dragon that kind of looks like a unicorn? Well, that's interesting. I'm not a big fan of dragons, but I know the unicorns. Unicorns are a big deal, and I may have enough to do unicorns because I don't have any unicorns on my in my market. Welcome back. Yes, I have sold out of all the unicorns that I had. So a unicorn, I need to make this penguin, and I will probably save the next penguin. Well, we'll see. I keep bouncing back and forth. Bouncing back and forth. Because I do need to make some unicorns, and I need to make some bigger things, but I'm down to like 2.5 weeks. No, I'm down. Today is Wednesday, so I'm down to 15 days. 15 days. I've got just short of, or just over 2 weeks to get this ready for the market. So yes, I'm gonna have to work very hard getting ready for the market, because if I can make one thing a day, that is still only 14 items that I can get ready for the market. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hurry. Orange and yellow mane and tail and black body. Well, I would, but I'm not going to do any more Halloween stuff or Halloween themed, because I have so much Halloween stuff that I made last year that is still not sold. So no, I sell on Whatnot, and there is also a link to that in the description of my video. But you'll have to copy and paste the link if you want to go look at it, because YouTube does not let me put a live link in the chats. A kindergarten kit? Oh, such good ideas. Such good ideas, Sparkles. Shadow, yes. They are very good ideas. But like I said, I have got just 2 weeks to get these done, and I no longer have the little penguins. So I need to make a few little ones, like the bucket hat. Oh, that is so cute. So cute. I love those ideas. So after this market will be the last one for the year, I do believe. I don't think I am doing any more in December, because December is just so busy. And then I don't think they even have any more craft malls or craft shows or markets until later on in the spring. So, yeah. And I'm not doing Christmas stuff because I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of Christmas stuff that I can't sell all the rest of the year. A cute little thing so fast. Like, girl, it takes me 2 weeks to make a small plushie. Diligence. Necessity. I need to make them, so I've got, I keep trying. but I only get a couple hours a day. I don't get a lot of time. So, you know, yesterday I had the pink plushie or the pink penguin almost half done. So I got the other half of it finished. But I leave for work early so that I can have some time, quiet time to myself so I can crochet before work. And that is where I get most of the stuff done. This is a size 6 millimeter. I do not know what the letter equivalent is because, oh, I heard it. I heard it, Crochet All Day. I heard my email notification. So, and yes, I am going to I have 2 sets of hooks these are my favorite hooks. And I have 2 sets. And it comes with stitch markers and a pair of scissors and some darning needles. And all of these crochet hooks. And these are all different sizes of crochet hooks. And it has a little bag. But I am going to put a couple of these on my page. On my whatnot. But these are my favorite crochet hooks. And I've got 2 extra sets to put on there. These are my favorite of all time scissors. I love these. People who are actually saying, I really, yes, Shadow. That's all right. Some people think they're interrupting if somebody's talking. And we just love all the chats. I love it. Everybody talking. But yeah, I'm betting Ash. Well, if she was at work, because she said something about 6 o'clock this morning. She may be at work. She may have to work and doing stuff. I don't know if she's at work during this time or not. I don't know. I hope her day gets better. I hope her day gets better. And then we've just about got another row of... Now I'm going to have to count my rows to make sure. Okay, this says row 11 is a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So I need to start decreasing on this level. Mario! You made it! Yay! Yay! I'm glad you made it. Well, that different time zones means a big deal. Actually, I ordered them from... I don't remember where I ordered them from. I'll have to go back through my invoices to find out where I ordered them from. She is very, very loving, hardworking woman. Very is. Oh, Mario. So we're good? We're good? You're not in school? So even if I'm on at night, you're good. Anytime I'd be on, you're good. Well, I'm so glad that worked out. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Danielle. You didn't miss a thing, Mario. Not a thing. Okay, so now we are going to single crochet 5. No, we'll single crochet 7 and then decrease. I'm still trying to write this pattern out, guys. It was AM for me, Mario. It was 11 AM for me. Okay, then we're going to decrease and we're going to single crochet 2, and then decrease. And then we'll decrease, and then we'll single crochet 2. Oh, that's going to make me off the side. So we're going to have to decrease. That could be interesting. And pull the purple through. Well, we did it. We did it anyway. Left a little hole, but we'll have to fill that up anyway later. Okay. Okay, single crochet, 2, decrease, change color. All right. Yes, yes. Oh, Shiver Foxy, you're tired too? You're well, I'm not really very fast. I don't consider myself very fast. I just, yeah. I am, Mario. I am. It has been slow going, so this left a little mark in here when I decreased at the end of it, so I will have to sew in a spot to cover that up. Sue made an A next to it. Lily wrote 2 questions wrong. She said he's yeah. And it was wrong since I didn't know the answer. Oh, well, maybe you'll get an A for effort. Unfortunately, you have to celebrate your mom's birthday. What? Why is that unfortunate? Celebrating birthdays are usually fun. They are usually fun. Okay. Chain color, single crochet 2, decrease. And then we're going to single crochet the rest of the row. Okay, and this is row 11. Yes, I've got row 11. Yay! Thank you, Mario. It's 1 a.m. for you. Oh my goodness, Danielle. Hello, lovely. Yeah, you're tired? Yes. All right, Danielle. Have a wonderful day. Mario, I'm working on a penguin. I don't know what you're working on. Yes, they're so sweet. They are so sweet. I love them. But yes, I am attempting to write down a pattern so that when I go to make a video for it, it will be so much easier. Because when I have been making tutorials, I have written the pattern as I go, and I've just talked about it. So then it's, when I go to edit the video, it's extremely difficult to put it in there. So, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so here's the little chubby penguin. 6:31, you still haven't eaten dinner. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Well, I am going to, I love this sparkle yarn. I am going to put that in there, and that is going to be gone, and that is going to be gone. And I'm going to have to try to finish up this pattern. And then I have the eyes. Hello, Evie. I am actually working on a purple penguin. Hello, BU. Yes, I'm working on a purple penguin. And I got the new eyes in today, so I do not have to worry about those. And then I really need to work on a unicorn. I really need to make one of those. So I think like 1 month ago or two, the school made us go home early. My aunt didn't hear the phone call, but at the worst possible time. Oh no. Thank you, thank you. Battery, so I had to stay like that for an hour. Right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you, Shiver Foxy. Thank you, Shiver Foxy. So yes, I am I really want to start working on tutorials for everybody because so many people have asked, and I'll probably be doing the chicken first because Selah has been so patiently waiting for the chicken. And I haven't done a tutorial for, it's like a year now. And that used to be what I always did, was tutorials. So yeah. Like 20th, I came up with wanted a phone call. But she didn't even do mine. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yes, Shiver Foxy, I've got all kinds. I've got a black one, I've got a pink one, I've got a green one. Um I don't know what other, I have some of a blue one. I have like every color they have. And it's a different friend. It's the one that says, well, yeah, that's not nice. She needed to stop doing that. That was not nice. You know what? Speak life and love. Speak life and love. We love you. All right. All right, you all. Well, yes, I have another green one because somebody stole my green one at work. Why anybody would want to see that? Charlie, I was just getting ready to leave. How are you? I'm glad we made it. I think Ash is asleep. Haven't seen Nisha. This tour is sick. Is that... Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, bye-bye. Have a good one. Oh, all right, Mario, you have a good supper. Oh, okay. I thought you said this tour is so sick. I'm like, what? Oh no. I love that you have gotten to go on tour, Charlie. That is so amazing. Oh, that is great. Yes, Mario, it's about time for me to go too. So you have a wonderful day. And we'll probably try 11 o'clock again tomorrow because it seems so far to be working out so good. So, yes. Charlie, I'm so happy that it's working out for you. We have Charlie. Okay. Great. I think that is so cool. All right, Shadow, you have a great day. So cool. What's it like to go on tour? Are you living on a bus? I bet she is. I bet she is. To be young and to get to do all that, what a great thing. What a great thing. That is so awesome. She's amazing. Isn't she? She is such a great encourager. Yes. And her energy is awesome. It's infecting. I don't feel be alone because I need to eat dinner earlier. Oh yes. That will be okay. Whatever minutes that you can give us, we're happy with. You did Joseph last weekend? Fantastic. These shows are phenomenal. Are there lots of people? Do you, I mean, are I'm so curious as to what one of these shows are, because I just get a quick snap of it, so I don't get to actually see what's going on. There are hundreds. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is so great. How exciting is that? That is exciting. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There are over 400 people. That is great, Mario. That is great. Yo, when I was your age, I would have been terrified of crowds. Not so much after high school, but right after high school, yeah, I would have been. But then I had to be in front of people so much that it doesn't really bother me now. She's been living in the crowd. Wow. 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 Are you guys like on a tour bus? That you're going from place to place on a tour bus? Or are you driving to each place while you're on tour? Loads of pics and videos. Oh, that's so great. That is so great. For back-to-back shows, one per day, we have a break to. Wow. That's some serious energy to keep going. That is some serious energy to keep going. Wow. Kudos to you all. Wow. 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 Amazing. Amazing. Okay, well, I am going to have to go. I have made it an hour and a half today. Yes, I'm thrilled about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I bet she does. I bet she does. She is your biggest fan. That is amazing. I'm so happy for you all and how that all came about. And I got to be part of it. I'm so excited about that. All right, Charlie. All right. All right, you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you all. Bye-bye. We love you. Bye-bye.